Hello, Calvary Chapel Lake Stevens. This is Mike and Becky Dente from Calvary Chapel Paris, and we are just so thankful for you. Hope you've had a wonderful new year. It's very quiet here. If I can just show you, we are at the Place Saint-Michel. I'll show you. This is where the church meets. I'm going to put on my mask because that's the law here. And I'll show you how we get to church. Church has been meeting in this area in the Latin Quarter for about 3 years now. We have been going through the whole COVID thing with, there's been high times, there's been low times, honestly. A lot of our meetings are on Zoom.
It's been exciting that much of the time we've been able to meet on Sunday mornings, which has been really good to be able to see people in person. We do have to follow a lot of COVID restrictions, which means that we've had to increase the number of services that we have.
We are now coming into the street where the church is, hoping that we could show you a little bit more of where we are. As you can see, the economy here is getting worse because of COVID, I think, like it is with everywhere. Here's the street that the church is on.
We're literally 30 seconds away from the metro stop and about 2 minutes away from Notre Dame.
Yes. So we just thought we'd walk you to church as we are getting ready. And once again, we just wanted to thank you for how blessed we are, and how it's just good to, we wish we could be there with you. We'd hoped actually to come, but things, COVID and all.
Fly.
Yeah.
It was just not enough.
It's just
to
not
be able
enough.
to fly. So we have tickets with an airline that we can't use.
But until then, we hope that this new year brings you many, many blessings and keeps you safe, covered in grace and peace. And we just hope that this Sunday is an excellent one for you. God bless you.
God bless you.
Oh, here's our church, by the way.
And the Lord provided a coffee shop right next to our church.
Oh, yes. There is the coffee shop. And the guy makes incredible coffee.
I know, and it opened during COVID, which is amazing.
Yes, we're very excited. Very excited. All right, here we go.
Well, it all started in 1996.
Yes, serving at Calvary Chapel Fellowship. Calvary Fellowship of Seattle, excuse me.
And we were on our way home from a Bible study when we went out to eat with some friends of ours who told us of a church in Nice, France, who was looking for a young couple to come and serve with them. And we were young at the time. Now we're not quite so young.
No. Just turned 50 this year.
I'm not quite 50.
But after that conversation, we just really felt our hearts stirred, and we knew that God was doing something. So we began to pray and fast and to seek the Lord, and began to really make serious steps towards the ministry.
We took about a year of praying and fasting before we made that full decision to come out to serve in Calvary Nice.
True. And we arrived in 1997, May, and a good friend of ours, who some of you might know, Todd Young, said to us at the time that you don't really know for sure until you get off the plane.
True.
And that was exactly the way it was for us. And it wasn't until we got there that things began to be revealed more and more, realizing that this was where God would have us. But actually, it wasn't really until 1 year later when we were back in the Seattle area for the birth of our first child that the Lord really confirmed to us that our call wasn't just 18 months, but for a much longer stint.
We've been here ever since. We stayed in Nice for about 5 years, and then we came to Paris to plant the church here in 2002.
Yes, we started out in our living room, and within about a year, we were able to move out into a rented room from another church. And that lasted a good 5 years until we moved in with Jews for Jesus, where we shared their rented space. And honestly, we've been there since about 3 years ago when we moved where we are now. Well, You know, that's a very interesting question. The Lord gave us a lot of verses. We were surrounded ourselves with a lot of pastors and got a lot of advice, read a lot of books. But honestly, it wasn't until we stepped out in faith that things became truly real, I think.
Yeah.
Yes. So there you go. God bless you guys.
God bless you. And thank you again for praying so faithfully for us and supporting us and just really being on the team with us.
Yeah.
It means so much.
Yeah. Bye.